Lake of Fire is a song written by Kurt Kirkwood and performed by the alternative rock band Meat Puppets. The song was originally released in 1984 and has been covered by several other artists over the years, including Nirvana, who performed a live version of the song during their MTV Unplugged performance in 1993. Below are the lyrics to Lake of Fire, along with an explanation of each verse. Where do bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go to a lake of fire and fry. Won't see them again until the 4th of July. The first verse introduces the central theme of the song, which explores the idea of where bad or sinful people go after they die. The lyrics suggest that they do not go to heaven where the angels reside, but rather end up in a lake of fire where they suffer and fry in torment. The mention of the 4th of July is likely a metaphorical reference to a distant, unknowable future when they may be seen again. I knew a lady who came from Duluth. She got bit by a dog with rabid tooth. She went to her grave just a little too soon, flew away howling on the yellow moon. In the second verse, the song narrates the story of a woman who came from Duluth, a city in Minnesota, USA, and met a tragic fate. She was bitten by a dog with rabies and died prematurely. The line "flew away howling on the yellow moon" can be interpreted in a couple of ways. It could either be a reference to the woman's spirit departing from this world, or it might represent some sort of mystical or supernatural imagery related to her fate. Where do bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go down to the lake of fire and fry. Won't see them again till the 4th of July. The chorus repeats the main question posed at the beginning of the song, emphasizing the idea that bad people do not end up in heaven, but face punishment in a lake of fire. The repetition serves to reinforce the theme and make it memorable. People cry, people moan, look for a dry place to call their home, try to find some place to rest their bones, while the angels and the devils try to make them their own. The bridge delves deeper into the emotional and spiritual struggles of people. It portrays a sense of despair and desperation as individuals search for comfort and solace, a dry place to call home amidst their suffering. The mention of angels and devils reflects the struggle between good and evil forces, vying for control over these souls.
Vying.
Where do bad folks go when they die? They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go down to the lake of fire and fry. Won't see them again till the 4th of July. Not sure if you are a sinner or a saint. If you are a sinner or a saint. Explanation. The outro leaves the concluding section of a piece of music.
Outro.
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 Outro. The outro leaves the question open-ended, leaving the listener to ponder whether they themselves are a sinner or a saint. It's a thought-provoking conclusion that encourages introspection and contemplation about one's own actions and their potential consequences. Overall, Lake of Fire represents a dark and somewhat cryptic exploration of the afterlife and the potential consequences of one's actions in this life. It combines vivid imagery with thought-provoking questions, leaving the interpretation open to each listener's perspective.